Hey there, and happy Thursday to you. How are you? I hope all is well. This is Carline Conversations, and I'm your host, Kellee Williams, lifestyle management coach. Now, yesterday I wasn't here because remember how the day before I said, "Oh, they're working on the water. I think all is well." Well, all wasn't well, and the school ended up being closed yesterday. So, today they had school back in session, and so we are here for an episode of Carline Conversations. I want to thank the sponsor. So listen, okay, I think the sponsor today is the masterclass, the email masterclass that I am having on this upcoming Saturday. Okay, email masterclass this Saturday for those of you coaches that are out there on the struggle bus trying to figure out how to make this email thing work. Listen. So I have both my iPad and I've got my phone, right? And as I was driving, I was listening to a Facebook video and it just went silent. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, did Facebook shut down? I think Facebook shut down. Well, Facebook ended up not shutting down, but something happened with the connection on my iPad. And so, anyways, I was all prepared to email my list. Okay. So many benefits to having an email list and growing an email list. And so that's what I will be sharing with everyone, my 5-step process on how to grow an explosive email list. Okay. All right. So thank you, sponsor, for that. So listen, okay, let me just I'm going to always be real. Okay. I'm going to always be real no matter what type of lipstick I try to put on it. I am going to be real. And so this week had been a struggle. Oh, Jesus. When I tell you this week had been a struggle. So there are several things going on. And the warfare has been high. Okay. Several things going on. And the warfare has been high. And so I know that the enemy was trying to really come at me. Look, enemy, don't come at me. But he was trying to come at me. And so I was overwhelmed. I was irritable. I was stressed out. I wasn't feeling good. Just a lot, all the things, not just a lot of things, all the things. And so yesterday after Bible study, I was like, look, devil, enough is enough. Right, Zion? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And so I went to bed and I just gave it all to God. I gave it all to God. I looked and I got this one from Coach Lucille Reddick. Okay. She's a coach here on she has a YouTube channel and she's on LinkedIn as well. Coach Lucille says when she goes to bed, everything else stays on the other side of that bedroom door. And so that's what I did. Everything else stayed on the other side of the bedroom door. So when I woke up this morning, oh, God is so good. He is so good. When I woke up this morning after prayer time, and my church is engaged this morning, every morning at 5, all this week, we're praying, going in, y'all, going in. And so today I was like, you know what, devil? It's my son's birthday. Happy birthday, Zion. Sit up, say it's my birthday. He said thanks. So I'm like, he's home this week. I'm like, I'm not letting the enemy have my peace. He cannot have my peace. And so I just refuse to let him have that. I just did. And so I have been on 10,000 ever since I made that conscientious decision that, I accepted the rest that God gave me, the rest. If you saw the post that I made yesterday about lightweight being offended because somebody said I should get some rest. And I'm like, they don't even know my situation. Right? Won't we do that? But anyways, I got some rest. Oh, and it was so needed. And I just love how God comes in and just restores us when we get rest. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about these moments of chaos in life, these moments of chaos in mommyhood and marriage and business and ministry. All right. Sometimes the enemy, because he does not stop, he never gives up. He does not cease. Right. What if we were as insistent as he was? So the enemy doesn't stop. Therefore, we've got to have the, and I'm using the air quotes here, the come to Jesus, right? But we really need to have the come to Jesus. Like, look, God, this is going on, that's going on, that's going on, and that's going on. I need for you to take this, Lord. I need for you to take this. And not just say, God, will you take it? You have to actually let him do it and watch what he does as a result. Okay. So let's talk about what that looks like in these next 5 minutes or so. Alrighty. So Rest means that we are receiving the gift of peace that God has for us. And when we do that, so much happens to us. We're able to forge forward. But let me talk about what that looks like. So for me, receiving the gift of peace and tapping into the peace of God again means making that conscientious decision. Lord, I need you to do this. It also means that I'm going to have to do something on my part. Okay, so I'm going to need to look for some scriptures that substantiate peace. Look up some scriptures about peace. Jesus says, I give to you my peace. I leave with you my peace. So we have the gift of peace. Didn't he display a great measure of peace? Now, if he's saying he gives us the gift of peace, we need to take that thing. Take that thing. So it was making the conscientious decision to accept the gift of peace. Also, some of the things that really helped me out, and this is just, believer or not, but I happen to be a believer, is the music that I listen to, the sound that I hear around me, the sound. Do I hear the sound of chatter, or am I listening to the soothing sounds of angelic instruments being played? And so I prefer to listen to music, soaking music to help settle me. Okay. I also like to be in peaceful spaces. All right. I like to be in peaceful spaces. And so that means that I got to clear the clutter in my house. So, y'all, my dining room table and the buffet. Listen, we're not going to talk about the buffet. We are not talking about the buffet, but we will talk about the dining room table. So the dining room table can be a hub for stuff. We eat there, but it still gets stuff on it. And so while I really aim to clear the clutter every night, I really do aim to clear the clutter every night. Some days I miss. Okay, I'm human. Some days I miss, but just having that area of peace where it's not cluttered. My office, my bedroom, even the bathroom sometimes. Yeah, don't we use the bathroom for an office? Am I the only one? Is that your office sometimes? Do you get some work done in the bathroom? He's 6. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. Moms, you know what I'm talking about. We need to have a clutter-free bathroom. Okay, I'm just saying. So anyways, set up this place where as you get your rest, as you tap into peace, what you see, what you hear, it is actually aiding in what God can do, right? It's calming you down. He's the ultimate calmer, but what we see in our gates, it matters. We need to protect our gates. Okay. All right. The next thing is have an expectation that God is going to show up. Have an expectation. So the word says that if you pray a thing and you don't believe it, you're worse than an unbeliever, because you are living wait, I might be getting my I might be getting my scriptures mixed up. Y'all know me. But you can't be a double-minded mind. You can't be a double-minded man. You have to believe one thing or the other. Either God is going to take up all of your cares, worries, and concerns, or he's not. So what do you believe? Do you have an expectation that he is going to show up? Do you have an expectation that he is going to replenish you, that he will refuel you, that he will refresh you, that there will be recovery? You need to have that expectation. That's another way, right? Another thing that oftentimes helps is pausing. Pause. Just be still. Just be still and breathe. I posted on Facebook a few days ago that somebody needs to hear. Listen. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys something in a second. I was like, somebody needs to hear this. Pause, stop, and just breathe. And I knew it was prophetic. I knew it. I knew it when I typed it out. And this is how God does me. And I just love him for it. Usually, if it's a general prophecy, like if it's a general prophetic word for like the people, it's also for me about 48 hours. I got about a 48-hour turnaround. And what I prophesied it over somebody or, the people, I'm like, dang, God, it's talking to me. Right. And so that's what had to happen yesterday. I had to really just stop and be like, this is for the birds. And we're not doing this. This is for the birds with a B. Okay. All right. So we got to stop and stand still and pause and let God's presence permeate. Okay. There's a lot of P words there. A lot of alliteration, but for real, tap into his presence in the stillness of that moment while you're breathing. All right. The last thing I want to talk about as we just really tap into his peace and get rid of the worry, get rid of the overwhelm, get rid of all of the I have to, but it's a priority. So I think, right? The last thing is know that when we are able to tap into his peace, that's where we really thrive. That's where we really thrive. If we don't have that peace, if we're not sitting down, being still, if we're not getting that rest that God tells us to get, then we are unable to thrive. We're unable to grow. We're unable to develop. We are unable to thrive. And I believe that God wants for us to have a thriving life and business. Okay. So y'all indulge me. Thank you. Because I was feeling it this week. And I was like, you know what, doggone it, Satan, I'm done. I'm done. And I just remembered what God's word says to me about peace and about getting that rest and about, not worrying. Today in the Good Morning Kingdom. Oh no, that wasn't the Good Morning Kingdom. See, I almost went the whole episode without mentioning it. But I do a prayer room also on Clubhouse every Tuesday and Thursday. And as I said, don't worry about a thing. We don't have to worry about a thing. I thought about the Stevie Wonder song. Y'all know the song, don't you worry about a thing, right? Don't you worry about a thing. No, no. I don't know if that's really the words. But you know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about a thing. God's got it covered. He's got it covered. He's got it covered. He's got it covered. Say as Zion said, God's got it covered. It's his birthday, so he's not talking. God's got it covered. We don't have to worry about a thing. So my charge for you, it's just so that you can wake up feeling refreshed. I want you to get rest. And I'm not just telling you what to do. I've even spelled out how you can do it. So take those moments and just get what God has for you so that you can be better for others. Because I talk to female kingdom-driven coaches, and there are some men that watch as well. But if you are a kingdom builder, God is, listen, he put you on this earth because he needed you to impact some people, and you will not be able to live up to what he has planned for you and live up to that assignment if you don't pause, get the rest, and tap into his peace. All right. So that's what I got for you today. Y'all, I am feeling so good. I'm telling you, the enemy, the devil thought he had me. Listen, but he didn't. Okay. And I feel like I'm back. Okay. So anyways, y'all, have an amazing rest of your day. We're going to celebrate with a celebratory McDonald's French fry. And then we're going to go to Target for a birthday gift. And then it's pizza for dinner, right? The life of a 6-year-old as we celebrate his birthday. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks again for indulging me. And I will not be here tomorrow. So I will be back next week. Alrighty. Oh, and another little side note, the Ready for More conference that's next week. I have some sad news. If you don't jump on your ticket and get it today, the discount price now goes to $47. Okay. I'm just saying. And the conference is next week. I'm so excited. It's going to be a blessed time. Oh, just pouring into all of the kingdom building entrepreneurs. So excited. So anyways, y'all, have an amazing rest of your day. I'm Kellee Williams, lifestyle management coach, and I say adios.